Hello. This video will describe the basic call operation for the E500 phone on the CadyHosted service. Though we will be talking specifically about the E500 phone, what we learn today will be applicable to all the E-series Poly phones. We have the E500, we have the E220, we have the E350 and the E450, as well as the E550. Let's go ahead and get started. As you can see with the Polycom 500, the first thing you're going to notice is the main display. On either side of the display, you have buttons molded into the plastic. You hit the button next to the feature in the display to activate a feature. At the bottom of the display, you have menu items above each button that's molded into the plastic. We call those buttons soft keys because the features that are displayed there will change based upon what the phone is doing at the time. Get in the habit of looking at those soft keys. Underneath the display, you'll see a 4-direction arrow key. That's a navigation area. You can navigate through different menus of the phone and also access call history through that navigation menu. To the right of the navigation button, there's the home symbol. That home symbol will get you to an extended menu on the phone itself where you can access various programming buttons of the phone. You may not have need to get into this menu area, but if you do, it is there. To get back, hit the home button. It will return to the main home screen. Next to that is a back button to the left of the navigation screen. That back button will get you back out of a menu that you're currently in. Underneath the navigation button is a standard keypad. You can see that there are 10 keys with the star and the pound. To the right of those keys, you have some fixed function keys on the phone. The reel-to-reel symbol is voicemail. Underneath the reel-to-reel symbol is a headset key. If you're using a headset, you may need to hit that headset button to activate the headset functionality. Underneath that is a speaker button. That speaker button lets you go hands-free and brings up dial tone. Underneath that is the microphone with the line through it. That is mute. It allows you to be silent while you can still hear the caller on the other end of the phone. To the left of the keypad, you have a handset key with a little pause symbol up in the upper right-hand corner. That will act as a hold button, fixed programmed into the phone. Underneath that is a phone-to-phone symbol. That is a transfer key, fixed programmed into the phone. Underneath that is an up and down volume key that will control the volume of the ringer when the phone sits here in its default state, but it will also control the volume when you're on the handset and when you're on the speakerphone. I mentioned that these two keys, the hold and the transfer, are fixed into the plastic, but you will also notice that those features will also present themselves in the soft key area up on the display. Let's talk about basic call operation. The first thing that I want to talk about is dialing 911 or emergency services. To dial 911 on the CadyHosted system, you dial 911. You do not have to dial an outside access code. You do not have to select a line key. Simply dial 911 and the call will be sent to emergency services. If you are dialing on the speakerphone, the way that I have here, you may have to hit the dial button in the soft key menu in order to get that call to actually go. However, if you pick up the handset and dial that code, it will dial out directly to emergency services. To make a call on the CadyHosted phone system, you simply dial the number. As you're dialing, the dial soft key item comes up. You can hit the dial button and that call will be dialed. To end the call, hit end. You can also pick up the handset and dial the number, and the call will automatically dial because you have the handset in your hand. Answering a call. When a call comes in, your phone will ring. When your phone rings, pick it up. You can also access the soft key displays of answer, reject, or forward as that call is coming in. I can answer or reject to send it right to voicemail. If I want to answer, now I have the live call on my phone. And end call by hitting the soft key. Call hold. To place a call on hold, you have to have a live call on the line. So let's get one up now. Dial my number, hit the dial soft key. Need to answer that call. When this call is live, I now get the hold soft key that comes up in the display. If I want to place this call on hold, I hit the hold soft key. Notice that in the upper left-hand corner of the display on the active line key, there's flashing going on the LED indicator. I also have the animation that shows that this call is on hold. To get this call back, I can either hit the resume soft key or hit the flashing line key. I'm going to hit the resume soft key. Call waiting. You can get a second call on the CadyHosted phone system. I have a live call on the line right now. If I dial a second call, automatically places that call on hold, and you can see the second call coming in. I can choose to take it if I want by hitting answer or reject, or I can add those calls together. I'm going to end my first call, and I'm going to answer the second call. I have that call now on my second line key, and I can end this call. Redial. You can access your call history by using the navigation key. If you move your navigation key either to the left or to the right or up, it will give you various features of the call history button. By clicking up, I see a list of my favorites. By clicking down in the neutral state, it will give me a list of my missed calls. I don't have any missed calls. I'm obviously a model employee. If I go to the right, I can see my placed calls. If I go to the left, I can see my received calls. To dial a call from this list, I simply hit the dial soft key and it will call out to that external number. Call Park. Call Park is a feature of the phone system where you can place a call on hold and allow anyone else in the building that has a park key on their phone to pick it up off that key. Let me show you how that works. I will get a call on the line. This is an incoming call. We answer the phone as we normally would. And from here, if I see the park keys on the upper right-hand corner of the phone, I can just hit the park key and it will automatically park that call on your phone. You can see the park key is now red, and I can go to any other phone in the organization that has that same park key parked on it, and you can pick up that call. I'll demonstrate on this phone next to me. I can see the red light here on the phone even though the display is asleep. I can hit my home key or get the display woken up. I can see the park key there, and I can pick up that call by hitting the lighted park key. And I can end the call from this phone. Now we're going to talk about call transfer. Let's say that we have someone call us. We answer the phone as we normally would, but we want to transfer this call to another user. We can transfer this call by hitting the fixed transfer button on our phone, or we can hit this more button and use the transfer soft key. I'm going to use the physical key in this particular case, and from here I have a blank screen that I can go ahead and dial the number that I want to transfer to. This can be either an internal or an external number. If I want to dial an external number to transfer to, I would simply dial the 10-digit number on the keypad. I'm going to transfer to this extension next to me, which happens to be extension 1001. So when I dial 1001, I hit send, and now that call is answering. Now I can either wait for this person to answer, which would be an attended transfer, or I can hit complete transfer and send that call without announcing it. I'm going to announce it first. Hello, this is Mike. So now you can see that I've picked up this phone, and if I want to complete this transfer, I simply hang up the second phone, and that call is now transferred. Let's go ahead and demonstrate that transfer again. This time I'll do it as a blind transfer. I'm going to get a live call back. I'm going to select this time the transfer soft key. I'm going to transfer this to the extension 1001. I could select it from my call history, but I'm going to dial it, send, and now I complete transfer and now that call is ringing on that second phone that can just be answered. If it wasn't answered for whatever reason, it would go to that caller's voicemail. There's one other flavor of transfer that I want to talk about, and that's transferring a call directly into someone's voicemail. With this system, you can transfer a call so that it bypasses the ringing that we just heard and actually puts that call directly into that person's voicemail. Let's demonstrate. Let's get a live call. There's a live call. When this call is live, you can see that I have the option for voicemail exfer. That means voicemail transfer, and that's how you would transfer into someone's voicemail directly. If I hit voicemail transfer, it's asking me for the voicemail extension. I dial the voicemail extension, I hit enter, and now that call was transferred directly into that person's voicemail. Now let's talk about voicemail. The phone has several ways where you can access your voicemail box. You have a reel-to-reel symbol hard programmed into the phone. That is a voicemail key. It will get you directly into the voicemail system.
Please enter your password followed by the pound.
It prompts you for your password. You also have a voicemail key that we've programmed for you into the display. It gets you to the exact same place.
Please enter your password followed by the pound key.
To the right of the navigation button, there's the home symbol. That gets you to the main menu of the phone. In the main menu, you have access to several items that will allow you to perform various features on your phone. Let's go through them now. First item is new call. New call will get you dial tone again. It is essentially the same as hitting the speaker button or picking up the handset. The next one down is redial. Redial will redial the last number that you dialed on your phone, whether that be a 10-digit outside call or a 4-digit extension. The next item down is messages. You'll see that it's the reel-to-reel symbol. This will get you into the voicemail system. It is the exact same as the hard-programmed voicemail key or the button that we have programmed on the main page of your display. Beneath that is directories. Directories will allow you to access contacts list that your administrator may have programmed into the phone system. The next menu item is recent calls. Recent calls is a call history list. It will allow you to see the calls that you've made, the calls that you've received, or the calls that you've missed. The next item is DND. DND means do not disturb. By putting your phone in do not disturb, it will essentially silence the ringer and allow any phone coming into it to ring through and go to voicemail, but that ringing will be silent. It will still offer to the phone, but it will go directly into your voicemail. Underneath that is a forward key. You can program your phone to forward to another extension by using this key. When you hit enter on this button, you will see that you have 3 flavors: always, no answer, or busy. No answer and busy are essentially what phone systems have done since the beginning of voicemail. You don't answer it, it's busy, you go to voicemail. Always is generally what we think of when we're thinking of call forwarding. To forward your phone always to another destination, just highlight always, hit select, and enter the destination that you want to forward calls to. The next item down is help and support. The help and support menu will get you to logs of the phone and a very basic help menu. If you do require help with the phone, I do encourage you to contact us at Cady Business Technologies by going to our website, cadybt.com, or contacting us in the office here by phone. The next item down is settings. There are some settings that you can access within the phone. They fall under basic, advanced, some features, status, diagnostics, and accessibility. Basic features will allow you to get to some basic preferences of your phone. Ring type, how long it takes before your phone screen times out, the backlight intensity, how bright you want your display to be. Those are the things that you can get at in the basic menu. The next 2 menu items are calendar and applications. These are only available if they've been programmed by your administrator. That concludes the basic operation of the E500 phone on the CadyHosted system. If you do have further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at Cady Business Technologies by going to our website at cadybt.com.